It's pretty close.
It's another day. Children come and play with chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
The sun is out today. I'll say hello today to chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
I'll teach you how to read and write. Not sure I can ride a bike. We'll go through all the letters and sounds, having lots of fun playing around. It's another day. Children come and play with chocolate button.
Chocolate button.
The sun is out today. I'll say hello today to chocolate button. Chocolate button.
2, 3. Chocolate button. Good morning, Mr. Magpie.
Good morning, I in the garden. Bye. I like that.
Invisible. Alligators. Appreciate. Calculators. Put it all together now. Invisible. Alligators. Appreciate. Calculators. One more time. Invisible. Alligators. Appreciate. Calculators. Woohoo! Syllables, they're what you get when you take a word apart. We'd be miserable without syllables. They're what you get when you take a word apart. Count some syllables, clap it out. This is how we rock with syllables. Clap it out. Chocolate button? Yes, it's time for phonics. Oh my goodness me. Well, we better get going then. Let's just watch this one more time. No, chocolate button. It's time for phonics. Oh, okay, but I do love this song. It's all about syllables. Did you know? I didn't know. Is it a good song? Yeah, it's really, really good. It's really fun. The children all know it, don't you? Yes, you all know it. It's called the Syllable Song, and it's called Clap It Out. And so you can look it up on YouTube, and then you can learn it, and you can sing it with us, Lucy. Oh, thanks. That sounds really, really fun. Thank you. I'd love to do that. There's this really cool bit where they all go, one more time, like that. It's really, really fun. And then they've got this really cool dance moves, and they tell you about how many syllables there are in each of the words, and then we clap them out. Well, that sounds really, really good. Do you know what? By chance, chocolate button, we are actually doing syllables today. In fact, all week in phonics. No, really? I didn't even realise. And then I was doing the syllable song. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Okay, well, in that case, let's watch the song again. No, chocolate button. One more time. No, chocolate button. It's time for phonics now. Oh, okay then, fine. We'll do phonics now and then we'll watch it. One more time. Okay, let's see if you can get ready all of your things for phonics. So your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen, your pencil and your paper, ready for phonics. And by the time I get to 0, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. No. Come on, let's go. Okay, bye. One more time. Okay, bye. Hello, everyone. The first warm-up I'd like us to do is the chair push-ups. So place your hands on either side of the chair that you're sitting on and push until your bottom rises off the chair. Okay, so you're sort of using your hands to sit on instead. Okay, and to start with, just repeat the push up and down, okay? And then later you can make it more challenging, if you like, by holding the position for a couple of seconds. See if you can hold it there, like push, 1, 2, 3, and then down. Okay, see how long you can hold it for. And then if you're finding that too easy, you can increase the difficulty again by lifting your feet off the floor and holding them off at the same time as you lift your bottom off. So you have to use your balance. So then all of your weight is on your shoulders and your hands. So you're having to lift your whole body up. Okay, so have a go then. Ready, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. 2, 3, 4, and push. 2, 3, and down. And push up. And down. Okay, fantastic. Well done. That's making our shoulders even stronger so that we are better at holding our pencils and our pens, and we can get better and stronger at handwriting. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The next one we are going to play is Lazy Butterflies. So start by holding your arms straight out in front of you, then link your thumbs to make an X, lift your palms so that they're facing out and your fingertips point to the sky, and then draw some 8s on their side in the air so that it looks like butterflies moving. Lucy, can you please show them? Sure. So lift your fingers and then you're going to do a figure of 8. Like that. Okay, figure of 8 in the sky, like a butterfly. There we go. The next one you're going to do is you're going to extend your arms straight out in front of you with your palms facing down, and then make a fist with your fingers wrapped around your thumb, and then rotate your wrists clockwise, which is that way, 6 times, and then rotate them that way, anti-clockwise, which is that way, 6 times as well. Okay, let Lucy show you, 1 second. So put your arms out, close your hands into fists, and then you're going to go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to put your thumb inside and you're going to go 6 again, clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well done, shake it out. This one's called the finger bend, and you're going to extend your arms and fingers straight out in front of you so you look a bit like an Egyptian mummy, and then keep your knuckles and wrist straight but turn your palms upwards, and then bend your fingers until they face your body and then straighten them out. Okay, so don't do a fist, just keep them straight. Okay, so it's a bit like you're telling people to come closer to you. Lucy, can you show them? Yep. So you're going to hold your arms out like you're a mummy. Ooh. Turn your hands up like that. And then you're going to bend your arms. 1, 2, not arms, fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then relax. And then do it again. Ooh. And then ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, shake them out. And the last one we're going to do a baton twirl. Lucy's not very good at this one, but she's going to do her best to show you how to do it. Okay, so you just put your pen in between your fingers and then you kind of roll it around as if it's a baton, like in sort of gymnastics or cheerleading or something. Okay, let me show you. Something a bit like that. You're probably a lot better at it than I am. But you're basically just moving it in between your fingers to make it go round and round. Okay, right, let's get on and do some handwriting patterns now. If you hold the pen in your left hand, it's the one with an L on it, you get your 3 fingers, put them over the ink and then flip it into that hand. If you hold them into your right hand, you get your 3 fingers, over the ink and then flip it over. Our first handwriting pattern of today is one of our favourites, it's a classic. Okay, like a big Loch Ness monster. Okay, and our next one is this. And
and remembering that we are trying not to take the pen off the page at any point. Forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. There we go. Let's get on to our proper spelling pattern for today. We are going to do the letter R today, which makes the sound R. Okay, let's go. So as usual, we're going to start on the line. We're going to go up, down, up and across. Okay, let me do it down here. Up, down, up and across. So that line we just go over 3 times. Up, down, up and across. Up, up, down, up and across. Up, down, up and across. Up, down, up and across. Okay, that's the letter R. Let's do it with our finger. Up, down, up and across. Up, down, up and across. Up, down, up and across. Okay, let's try it with our left hand. Up, down, up and across. 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 Okay, up, down, up and across. Right, shall we have a practice then? Here's my picture called Keep Off the Grass. I hope you like it. Can you spot the ducklings? Before we play Spot the Sound before I do, I just want to teach you a new grapheme which makes the sound ing. And I really want us to concentrate on this sound this week because it will really help us with our spelling as well. And it comes in so many words. Almost every verb has the sound ing in it at some point. So it's really worth remembering how to read it, but also remembering how to write it. So here it is, I, ing. Okay, so it is decodable. You can read it, ing, but it just really will help you if you can try to remember it so that every time you see it just straight at sight, you know ing, ing. Ing, 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 ing. Can you say ing, 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 ing when you're looking at it? Ing, 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 ing. That's it. Okay, so ing, that's the sound. Ing. 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 Okay? Ing. So spot that when we go through our sounds in a second. Okay, are you ready, Lucy? I'm ready. I'm going to do them really quickly today. Woo, okay, great. Let's see how you get on. J. T. X. Ng. O. Qu. N. Lips open. G. F. F. U. U. R. B. W. W. S. K. Z. U. G. A. Y. Or E. E. Your or ow. V. Or. I. A. E. A. Ear. I. O. Oi. Ch. Air. Sh. Th. Or the. O. Ow. Oo or oi. I. Z. Or. Ul. A. Ing. Ing, 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 ing. My goodness me. Did you remember the sound ing? Did you? I hope so. Ing. Ing. We'll do it again later on today. See if you can remember. Ing. Right, let's move on to our words. We're going to do brown words, and I've added in some more so that now we have all of the words for phase 4. My goodness me, we're nearly at the end of phase 4. So we've done nearly all of the words. So we're just going to do a few of them first, and then we'll get going on our race. Okay, let's go. The first word I want us to practice is the word do. And we spell it here, look. D, O. So it should sound like do, but actually it says the word do. It's a bit like when we had to to spell the word to. It's the same thing. So this one spells the word do. Can you say do for me? Do. That's it. Do. So remember that one, please. D and O spells do. Don't let it trick you. Do. Okay. The next one I want you to remember is this one. And this is decodable, isn't it? It spells the word out. Out. Okay, so see if you can remember that these three letters together spell the word out. Out, 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 out. Okay, look at the word and say out, 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 out. That's it. Well done. That's fantastic. Oh, Avery, I could hear you all the way from over here. Well done. Out, 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 out. Nice work, everyone. Okay. Out. So that one spells the word out. This next one looks like a very long word, so we can use it to read it. We can use our syllables to read it. So we can say, here we go, ch, il, chill, chill, and then d, r, dr, e, dren, dren, children, 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 children. Oh, children. It says the word children. That's it. Now this is one of the words we have to try and remember as well. So have a good look at that. It's a nice long word, but you can sound it out really, can't you? As long as you remember it's N, E-N at the end. Children. You should be able to do it. Children, 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 children. Okay, remembered it? Children. Have you remembered to write the word children? Have you remembered to read the word children? Good. Okay. The next one has this WH sound in it, which, as we know, spells the sound W. So we just have to remember to spot it. So it says W-E-N, when. When. Okay, so that spells the word when. Now, when you are remembering how to spell the word when, this one you can remember that it reads the word when, but when you're remembering how to spell it, I think of it as w-hen. W-hen. W-hen are we going to go, Mummy? W-hen. Okay, just to help you remember how to spell it. So W-H-E-N spells the word when. When. And that's a question about time, isn't it, usually? When. When are we going to have lunch? When is it snack time? When is it time for our trip? These are questions that I get all the time. When? What time is it? Okay, so there's when. And it means at what point, what time are we going to do something? Okay, that's the word when. Remember it, please. And our last word is the word what. What. And it's that same WH making the W sound. W. And then an A making an O sound, which is a bit confusing. W-ot, what. What. So you can remember this one, like you might remember w-hen with a chicken. W-hen, are we going to do this? You can remember this one with a hat. So this is w-hat. What on earth is going on here? What? Please could you repeat that? What? Like that. Okay, can you say whoop? Can you say what? That's it. What? Sorry, I dropped it. Let's see if we can put it back up there. What? Okay, what? Okay, what are we going to have for dinner today? What are we going to have for dinner today? Okay, and that will help you to remember it. So it's hat. Can you see the hidden word hat is just there? Hat. And there's the what. Okay, so this one's harder to read in a way than it is to spell. So we've got to remember how to read it and how to write it. So this word spells the word what. What. It's another question, isn't it? What? Fantastic, those are our last ones. So now let's get on to seeing if we remember them as part of all the other words that we have in our list. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try and do them really quickly, chocolate button, okay? So ready, steady, go. 1. She. Be. Were. Little. Have. They. Help. From. That. There. Me. Went. Come. Just. He. Like. Then. Some. So. We. It's. Ing. Ha ha ha. You tried to trick me there, chocolate button. That's not a word, that's part of a word. Dear me, naughty chocolate button. Said. Out. Do. Children. Children. Hat. What? When. When. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Well done, everyone. That was brilliant. How did you get on with the new words? Did you remember any of them? I heard Lucy stumbling on them a bit, but I think she did really well, don't you? Brilliant. Thumbs up to everyone for giving that a good try, because there are actually loads and loads of words that we have learned over the last few weeks, aren't there? Look at that big pile. My goodness me, we are going to be so good at reading by the end of these lessons. My goodness. Okay, let's move on to our next activity. Syllables. Syllables, they're what you get when you take a word apart. We'd be miserable without syllables. We're what you get when you take a word apart. One more time. All right, chocolate button. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about syllables. They are a really useful way of breaking down a word so that we can read it more easily, especially if it's a longer word. So, for example, this word here has got 2 sounds in it. Okay, can you tap them? Ready? So there's 2 sounds. Your turn, you could clap it. Clap, clap. Okay, so let's read it out. So it says sand, sand. That would be one clap, and then pit. That would be the second clap. So when we were clapping out the word, we would say sand, pit. Your turn. Sand, pit. That's right. Okay, so syllables just help us to break down the word into parts so that we don't have to read all of it and remember all of the different sounds in one go. So instead of going and it, I can't remember what it was at the beginning, we break it up so that we can do and sand, and then pit, sand, pit, sandpit. Okay, can you see how it works? You can? Fantastic. Let's try with another word then. Let's try reading this word all in one go, even though it's long, and see if we can get to the end. K, a, r, ot. forgotten. Okay, so now let's try and doing it with syllables. Okay, so we'll just do the first 3 sounds first. K, a, r, car. There we go, so car, and then we've got r, ot, rot. Carrot, carrot, carrot. It's carrot. That's right, chocolate button, well done. So this is the word carrot, but we broke it down into syllables, 2 syllables, in order to help us. Let's see if we can clap the syllables of carrot. Ready? Carrot. You try at home. Carrot. That's it, nice work. So they just help us to remember the word in its little parts instead of just in its sounds, because sometimes a word has got so many sounds it's too difficult for us to remember. Okay, let's try another one. Here we go. A, b, I, t. I can't remember. Right, let's try splitting it into half. Okay, let's try. A, b, rab, b, I, t, bit, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. It says rabbit. You're absolutely right, chocolate button. Well done. That's exactly what it says. Rabbit. Okay, let's clap out the syllables. Rabbit. Your turn. Rabbit. Well done. Nice work. So this word isn't 2 separate words joined together. It's not a compound word. We've just divided it into 2 syllables in order to help us read it. Okay? Chocolate button, what word have you written here? It doesn't look like the sort of word we would normally use in phonics. No, it is. Look. Ready? Sh, a, sham, poo, poo. Shampoo, shampoo. Shampoo, it says shampoo, which is what we use, it's the soap we use to wash our hair, isn't it? It is chocolate button. I was a tiny bit worried there for a moment, but it looks like you've managed to escape being in trouble. Well done. Shampoo. Yes, that is the soap we use to wash our hair. And well read. That is really good. You divided it into 2 syllables. Let's clap them out. Shampoo. Shampoo. That's it. Well done. So that is what a syllable is. Okay, they help us to learn how to read words. Hang on a second, Lucy. I've got a question about syllables. All right, go on then. Well, how do you know where one syllable stops and the next one starts? Because otherwise I don't know when to stop, do I? When I'm just reading out my sounds. I could go sh, a, p, oo, and then just get lost, and I don't know where to stop to know that it's one syllable and then not another one. Oh, that is a really good question. Well done, chocolate button. Well, what you do is you look for the consonants that are next to each other. So, for example, in shampoo, we've got sh, a, p, oo. Now, we know where the new syllable starts because there are 2 consonants next to each other. What's a consonant, please? Oh, a consonant is any letter that's not a vowel. Now, we know our vowels, don't we, from our vowel song? Yes, they are... Ooh, please can you help me at home?
E, O, A, E, O, A, E, O, A are short vowels that we use. A vowel is in every word, every word, every word. A vowel is in every word that we read or write. A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U are long vowels that we lose.
Oh yes, thank you everyone. I'd completely forgotten that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so consonants then are any that are not A, E, I, O or U. So in this word, well that's a vowel. Oh look, two letters that are not vowels, so they are consonants, next to each other. So that's how we know. Shampoo. That's how we know that one syllable ends and the next one starts, because there are 2 consonants next to each other. Let's just have a quick look at some more examples to help me out, Lucy, please. Okay, 1 second. Right, let's have a look at this first one. This is the word carrot. So we're looking for the space where there are no vowels next to each other, so 2 consonants next to each other. So it starts there and there. There's 2 R's, aren't there? So we'd stop after the first one. K, a, r, car, and then start the new syllable, r-ot, rot. Car, rot, carrot. Okay? And then same thing with this one. So we're looking for the 2 consonants next to each other. So that, in this case, will be the B's. So we stop in the middle of them. So we're going to go r-a-b, rab, b-it, bit, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. There we go, exactly. Okay, so this time we're looking for 2 consonants next to each other. Now we know that that's a sound, so ch, so that's not going to help us. It's here, look. There's an ul and a d next to each other. So we're going to stop after the ul. Ch, I, ul, chill. D, r, e, n, dren, dren. Chill, dren, children. You are getting the hang of this, Chocolate Button. Thank you, Lucy. Okay, so let's try again. Let's see the next one. So we're looking for 2 consonants next to each other. Sh, we know is one sound. Oh, look, here we go. So we're going to stop it in between the and the p, the m and the p. So we're going to go sh, a, p, oo, poo. Sham, poo, shampoo. There we go, exactly. Does it always work, Lucy? It doesn't always work, no. Sometimes there are the odd exception to that rule, but that's a good sort of way to try and figure it out, as to break it up into syllables, okay? Okay, great. Yes, I'm ready to move on now. Good, because it's time for a quick write. Brilliant. Okay, see you in a sec. Right, for our spellings today, we are going to do some compound words, or some polysyllabic words, or some 2-syllable words. Okay, so that's all it means. We're going to do some words that have got more than 1 syllable in them. Okay, so number 1 is the word pondweed. So I'm going to tap it out. Pondweed. Okay, so it's got 2 syllables in it. And then we're going to spell the first syllable first and then the second one, and then you can put it together. Okay, so we've got p, o, n, d, pond, w, e, d, weed. So it's all one word. You don't need a space in between. P, o, n, d, w, e, d, pondweed. Now we know what pondweed is because we went pond dipping with Connie just before the end of the term, didn't we? And we found lots of pondweed in the pond, and it's lots of different plants growing in the pond, basically. Pondweed. So number 1 is the word pondweed. Number 2, we've actually just been having a look at, so hopefully this will be a nice, easy one for you. It's the word carrot. Carrot. So that's got 2 syllables in it, so we're going to sound it out, tap it out first. Carrot. Carrot. That's it, 2 claps. So 2 syllables. And so the first syllable is k, a, r. K, a, r. And the second syllable is r, o, t. Rot. So we've got k, a, r, o, t. Carrot. Carrot. Now we all know what a carrot is, so I don't have to tell you what that is. Number 3 is the word handstand. Okay, let's tap it out. Handstand. Okay, it's all one word, but it's actually a compound word, which is 2 words stuck together. But here we are, handstand. So we're going to do the first syllables first. H, a, n, d. Hand. Hand. And then the second syllable, s, t, a, n,
stand. Oh, the second syllable is quite hard. St, a, d, stand. Gosh, what a lot of sounds there are in that word. That's why we divide it into syllables, isn't it? To help us. So we're going to do hand and then stand next. A, d, st, a, d, stand. Handstand. And a handstand is when you go upside down and flick your legs up and with your hands on the floor and you flip your head down. I'm not very good at handstands. Let me see if I can have a go. That's a really good try, Joggle Joggle Button, but I'm afraid your hands need to be on the floor. Yeah, that's more of a headstand, I think. Well done though, nice work, good yoga skills. Number 4 is the word rabbit. Rabbit. Okay, so it's got 2 syllables, let's tap them out. Rab-bit. Okay, so then we're going to have r, a, b, b, it. Rabbit. R, a, b, b, it. Rabbit. And that's how we write the word rabbit. Now we know what a rabbit is. It's got long ears and doing, 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 and it loves eating carrots and lettuce and things like that. Rabbit. I believe Amani has got a rabbit. Maybe. Has she got a pet rabbit? I think she might do. Rabbit. Number 5 is the word helping. Helping. Again, 2 syllables. Let's cap them out. Help-ing. 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 Okay, now we've got ing written up there for you just to help you remember how to spell that one. Okay, so we're going to do the first syllable is h-e-l-p. Help. And the second syllable is ing. I-ng. Ing. Which is just there for you. H-e-l-p. Ing. Helping. Helping. I'm sure you are all helping out at home, tidying your bedrooms and tidying up after yourselves and cooking and probably doing a bit of cleaning. My goodness, I bet you're doing lots of helping. Helping. Number 6 is the word do. Do. Do you remember that we learned to spell it earlier today? Do. And it looks a bit like the word to, if that helps you. To. The word do. The next word is the word when. When are we going to finish this spelling? When. The word when. Again, we just did it earlier today, so don't worry if you don't remember. Just listen carefully to when I say it. When. That's it. When is lunchtime. When. Brilliant. And the next one is out. Out. Again, we did it earlier today. Out. It's not spelled with the O-W way of spelling ow, but the other one. Out. Out. The next one is the word sandpit. Sandpit. So this one has got 2 syllables. Sandpit. S-a-n-d. Sand. And then p-it for the second syllable. Pit. S-a-n-d. Sand. P-it. Pit. Sandpit.
Can you write the word sandpit? The next one is the word what. What? What are we going to have for our dinner? What? Or should I say, what? What? Chocolate Chocolate Button, I think you might be giving too many clues. No, because today is Monday. So we're only just learning it. So it's good to give clues. Okay, fair enough. What? What? And the next one is the word children. Children. 2 syllables. Children. 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 Okay, so we've got first syllable ch, I, ul, ch, I, ul, chill, and then second syllable d, r, e, n, dren, d, r, e, n, dren, children, children. All the children in Lucy's class are working hard. Children. And the last one is something special because this is where Lucy was born. She was born in one of these. She was born on the only one on the Isle of Wight, and it's called a windmill. Windmill. Okay, so it's got 2 syllables, windmill. Clap it for me, windmill. That's it, windmill. Okay, let's do the first syllable, w-i-n-d, wind, w-i-n-d, wind. And then mill is m-i-ul. With your lips closed, m-i-ul. Mill. Windmill. My goodness me, you did need a challenge, but these are quite a lot more challenging, aren't they, this week? My goodness. Lots and lots of sounds to remember and to remember the syllables. Gosh, lots and lots to do. Okay, let's see how we got on. Well done for getting through that. That was pretty tricky stuff. Okay, let's see how we got on. Okay, bye. I'm really sorry, but I forgot which order I put them in. So if you've got the right words in the wrong order, it's not you, it's definitely me that got that wrong. So don't worry if these are not in the same order as the ones you did them in. Just have a look and check for your spellings and check that they're correct. Sorry about that. My silly mistake. I normally make a note of which numbers I do them in, which order I do them in, but I didn't today for some reason. Silly me! Okay, for our last job today, we're going to have a game of yes, no, or maybe. So all you have to do is write down the answers to the questions that I'm going to hold up, and the answers are either yes, no, or maybe. Okay, so you can write down your own answers. You could just write number 1, yes, number 2, no, number 3, maybe, or whatever the answers are for them. Okay, so read the question and then write down your answer. Okay, first one is this one. Okay, can you see? So we've got So you're going to write down the answer yes, no, or maybe, depending on what you think the answer is. Okay, and question number 2 coming up. Have a read and write down your answer. Is your answer yes, no, or maybe? Have a read. Incidentally, if you're doing this with your brother or your sister and you're much faster than them, why not draw a picture in the meantime, or try not to give them the answers. Try to let them have their turn at the same time. Okay, so if you're faster than whoever you're doing this with, give the other person a bit of a chance to have a go before you say the answer out loud, or trying to rub it in. Okay, so try to be like, write down your answer and then get on with something else, so that you just give them a chance to do their reading as well, because we are very kind in this class, aren't we? So we make sure everyone has a fair chance. Okay, so I'm just going to give you another couple of seconds on this one. Okay, well done. And the third question is coming up. Okay, fantastic. Let's go through the answers. Now, don't forget that if you haven't managed to finish reading any of these, you can always use your pause to press pause and give yourself a bit more time before you see the answers. Okay, so question number 1 was this one. Let's get rid of that one. Number 1, do, we learned that one today, do, trains, do trains run on tracks? Do trains run on tracks? Is the answer yes, no, or maybe? What did you write down? Yes, you wrote down yes. Well, you are exactly right then. Yes, trains do run on tracks, don't they? Absolutely right. So you can give yourself a tick. There we go. Fantastic. So that's number 1. My goodness, you guys are getting so good at reading. I'm so impressed. Okay, and here's number 2. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of? Oh my goodness, this is a really long word, so I'm going to just have a quick check to see if I can find a consonant next to a consonant. Oh look, there you go, there's one. So I'm going to do that bit first. So here we go. Th or th, fun. So that's the first syllable. Fun. Thunder. Oh look, there's another consonant next to a consonant, so I'm going to stop there. Thunder. Oh, thunder. That's good. Thunder. And then storms. Oh yes, because there's a consonant next to a consonant, so that makes sense that there's another syllable there. So it's thunderstorms. Oh my goodness. Are you afraid of thunderstorms? Are you afraid of thunderstorms? I know I am sometimes. I sometimes get a bit scared because sometimes it gets really dark and really noisy outside and there's lightning and things. But sometimes, or probably most of the time, I just find it very, very exciting because I think it sounds really amazing, all that rain. I especially like it when I'm in a tent. So exciting when you're in a tent and all the rain is falling on you and you can hear the of the thunder and the cracks of the lightning. It's very, very exciting. But it is sometimes scary, so I do think it can be scary as well. Okay. Number 3. Last one. Can a spoon, chocolate button, sorry, spoon, can a spoon grab, can a spoon grab a fork? Can a spoon grab a fork? Can a spoon grab a fork? I don't think so. Unless you're in Sillylandia, I can't see how a spoon can grab anything because it hasn't got anything to grab with. It's just a spoon. I think it can't. So I think the answer to that one is no. So I think the answers were yes, and then however you feel about thunderstorms, yes, no, or maybe. And then number 3, the answer is no, unless you are in Sillylandia, in which case the answer would be yes. So, oh my goodness me, you have done such a lot of reading today and a really load of thinking. So well done. It's not easy, all this syllable stuff, so don't worry if you haven't got it. We're going to keep practicing it this week until we've all understood it and we all get it. I know we've done syllables before, but we're just moving on to longer words, aren't we? So it does make it a bit harder and it's worth going over it again. Okay, fantastic. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for some more phonics lessons with me, Chocolate Button. Ah, you deserve a massive elbow bump today. Woohoo! Elbow bump, elbow bump. Okay then, bye everyone. Thank you for watching. Bye, bye, bye. One more time, one more time.